and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 1 English lesson on plural nouns. And before we start with our lesson on plural nouns, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of language arts. And then grade 1. Once you've selected the subject of language arts, grade 1, and then you're going to scroll down up until you get to the chapter of plural nouns. All right, so we're going to do plural nouns. In our previous lesson, we did nouns, and we said a noun is a naming word, and it names people, places, animals, and things, right? So that is what we said a noun is. So now we're going to plural nouns. And we are going to also find out the difference between singular as well as plural. And we specifically going to focus on regular plurals, right? Where we either add s or we add es to make the word. It's like if you add more and then you add s or es to the specific word, right? Okay, so our chapter is plural nouns. Our subject is English language arts. We are doing grade 1. And the lessons that we're going to be focusing on under the chapter of plural nouns is regular plurals. We're going to select the word that matches the picture. We're going to form regular plurals with s and es. And we're going to use singular and plural nouns. So that is going to be our lessons that we're going to be focusing on under the chapter of plural nouns. And we are doing our lessons on our tutorial lessons on aplusstudents.ca. All right, so we said a noun, it names a person, animal, place, or thing, right? So that is nouns. So you can either add s or es to most of your nouns to show that there is more than one person, animal, place, or thing. Because plural means more, right? Plural means that there is more than one of something, right? That is what plural means. So when it comes to our nouns, right, like we did in our previous lesson, a noun, it names a person, animal, place, or thing, that we can now add an is or we can add es to our nouns to show that there is more than one person, animal, place, or thing. It's basically to show the plural form thereof. And that is what we are basically discussing today, the plural noun, which is the plural form of the noun, right? All right. if we look at an example, right, or if we make an example, all right, I'm going to try and make an example. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, so if we look at a few examples, right, I'm going to look at the, let me do this. All right, so we have we see that we have singular as well as plural nouns, right? So when it comes to noun, we see that it names a person, place, animal, or thing, right? And then plural nouns refers to more than one person, place, animal, or thing, right? So it's the same as saying it is singular, which means it's only one, and plural, which refers to more than one, right? So if we look at these examples in front of us, here firstly we see a cat, right? So if we're referring to one cat, then we just say cat, right? This is referring to one cat, and there we even have a picture, right? But now if we want to see the plural form of that, right? Which means that if we want to make mention of more than one cat, and then we say cats. Cats means there is more than one, right? Same with house. This is one house that we can see, only one. But the plural form of that one house, or the plural form of house, meaning there's more than one, is houses. And then we have mango, right? One mango, which is a fruit, which we can classify as a thing, right? So one mango. But now, if we make mention of it for when we basically show that there's more than one mango, and then we say mangoes. So basically, we added the es. Remember, we said that when it comes to adding, or when it comes to showing more than one, either person, place, thing, or animal, then we either add is or we add es. And in this case, with mangoes, we added the es, right? Potatoes will add the es. Tomatoes will add the es, right? So with some of our nouns, if we want to show the plural form, or want to show that there is more than one of that thing's place, person, or animal, then we either add an s to our noun, or we add an es to make it plural, or to show the plural form. All right, so if the noun either ends in s, the noun ends in x, z, ch, or sh. So ch is like we say ch, right, for church, or sh for shirts, right? Or no, basically it needs to end with a sh. Um, I'll think of a word, bush, yeah. Then we add the es, right? So that is also where the es comes in. So if the noun either ends in s, or it ends in x, or it ends in z, or it ends in ch or sh, then we add es to make it plural, to show that there's more than one of that. For example, fox. Fox, right? And fox ends with an X. So it's like one fox, more than one or three foxes. And there we added the es to show the plural form. The same with bush, right? Ending in sh. So it's one bush, many or lots of bushes. So we added the es to show it is plural. The same with couch, ends with ch. So couch, one couch, two couches. And we added the es to show more than one. So couches. Right? So even if we were to, for example, say bus, and then we say one bus, which ends with an S, more than one, or two, or three, or four, or five buses. And we basically just add the ES. So it's bus. So one bus, more than one buses. I'm not trying to write with my mouse. Right? Buses. And we added an ES to show that there is more than one of that. All right. And we see that we are doing our tutorial lesson on a+students.ca. So now we're going to a+students.ca. And we're going to focus firstly on regular plurals. We're going to select the word that matches the picture. So which word matches the picture? There's one, there's two, so it's two of what? What are they showing? What do we see here? So it's basically two tortoises or turtles. So two turtles, right? So two turtles. So one turtle, there's turtle, and that is without the S. And then we have two turtles, and that is when we add the S. And we already went over our explanation as to a noun, it names a person, animal, place, or thing. And we add S or ES to most of our nouns to show that there is more than one person, animal, place, or thing. And here's another example. One apple, more than one. More than one apple makes apples. So one apple, two apples. And then we also made an example of bus. So one bus, more than one. So more than one is buses. And we also added the ES. Okay, so if we also look at this one, right, it says that for some nouns that end in Y, so for some nouns that ends in Y, like baby, right? Y, like baby. You can then drop the Y and then you just add IES to show that there is more than one of that, right? So we dropped the Y and then we added the IES. So now we have babies to show that there's more than one baby. All right, so which word matches the picture? Look at the picture. What do we see over here? All right, so if we look at this picture, right, then we can see it is a pen, right? So it's one pen. Pen is correct, but you need to just use a different word, use a different letter, the P instead of the Q, right? But pen is correct. All right, so which word matches the picture? This one, two, three. Three what? Three what do we see? So here we have one, two, and three. Three what do we see? And we can basically say we have three bags. Right? And we added an S to show the plural form. So one bag, three bags. So bags, right? And that shows that there is more than one. It shows a plural noun. All right, let's go to our test. Let's do a test. And bags are correct. Well done. So now we're going to match the pictures with specific words. So which word matches the picture? There we have one, two, three, four, five, six. Six what? Is it six car or six cars? Six car or six cars? Cars.